How we doing, everybody? I'm Cody Mountjoy. This is Happy Wheels Cars and Stuff, and this is part 2 of the 2-part series for Day in the Life of an Autocrosser. So if you watched the first part, thank you very much. I'm guessing you enjoyed the first one, so you're here for the second part. If you have not watched the first part yet, I highly recommend you do, and I will include that link either in the video or down below. So if you're ready to go watch the second part, let's get to it.
Racing. Right along.
Okay, so let me change these settings. Alright, so just in my first run, sorry, we started moving along pretty quickly. That went pretty smoothly, so I'm going to air down the tires and see how that goes. So right here is what I use. So let's put this up here, press on it. It's about 34. Okay, it's pretty solid. So I'm going to air them down to about 32. Front, 34 over here. Let's see what I get. So second run went well. The tread looks like it's getting towards the cone, but not yet. So we're gonna go down a little bit lower, 31, leave the rears. Let's go too. All right guys, so the third run didn't go on the GoPro. There was some SD card error, but 31 seems like a decent pressure to go down to. So like right here, it's starting to get to the arrow point. But I might be able to go lower, honestly. I'm going to see how this next run goes. I'm going to try it a little bit differently on the course, and might go lower. But the rears are still doing good. Rotation's pretty good, so I'm going to leave it there. All right, so
What?
done with the runs. It's getting pretty hectic leaving grid. We got ran through pretty quick, so tried my best. So it was pretty solid. Really hot out. Got the AC blasting right now. Trying to get back to my parking spot. Get the other heat going. And, gonna have this heat off, so that's good. And then work the third heat, so probably another like hour and a half or so. All right, so that heat went pretty well. Felt the tires and everything. RD660s are really awesome, to say the least. I'll go more in depth later on about everything, but brakes worked. Those were awesome. The tires worked. Figured out the pressures quite a bit. So I might even be able to lower them a little bit more, honestly. Next Autocross comes up. Lakeland is actually next weekend, or the weekend after next, I'm not sure. But yeah, so pretty solid turnout. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get my car prepped for the drive back, because I have all the time. And then I'm probably going to go get something to eat and drink, because it is freaking hot outside, like I've mentioned multiple times now, in freaking Florida. It's humid, it's hot, now it's 87 degrees, and yeah, I'm gonna be working there, so pretty soon. So I'll get back to you guys later, but yeah, talk to you soon. So Caterham maybe? Not too sure what that is, but that thing's sick. It's fast as shit.
Faster, 25.5. 25.5.
2.5 seconds faster than me, that's ridiculous.
You're looking good there. 31.711. Now we got Lorenzo. Get out there in time.
Alright, so turn down the AC a little bit so you can hear me. Leaving the event right now. It lasted a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. During my work heat, actually had a Porsche blow a motor during one of its runs, so that was interesting. So that took a while, making sure it was good. The car moved out, and get the oil cleaned up and the coolant cleaned up. So it took about an hour or so to clean all that up and figure everything out. Then got the runs going, and the last few runs were had with the people in the heat. As you can see, my face is kind of red and kind of blushy. So yeah, I'm gonna put some aloe on when I get home. But it is freaking overcast as hell right now. Probably about to start storming, so good thing I got my daily tires, and I'm not even worried. Got my tires in the back, as you can see, race tires at least, and about to go get gas, something to drink, and head back home. So I'm going to talk to you guys about how the car handled, the tires, the brakes, and the overall day, how the car handled overall as well. So we'll get to that in a minute. Talk to you soon. And we are home. Finally, it was such a long day. Let the car cool down, put away everything later. Picked up some food, so we're gonna eat that. But on that note, I did not get around to filming while I was driving back about the tires, the brakes, and just the overall handling of the car, how the event went, everything. So I'm gonna get to that later, as well as well, it's basically gonna be the end of the video. Like it's gonna be all that stuff plus like overall like the end of the vlog essentially. So stick around for that, and I will see you guys in a little bit. All right, so here I am in the garage. This is actually the day after. I ended up watching E3 for that day because I was all about the Xbox E3, and man, there were some good reveals. If you haven't heard, Forza Horizon 5 coming out this November. Game looks amazing. Really makes me want to buy a Series X or just upgrade my computer. Anyways, so I ended up watching that, and I was really tired, so I fell asleep. And here I am today. It is currently storming outside. Go figure, no surprise there, right? So the event as a whole, it went well. Okay, got there. Well, for me, I got there a little bit late just because my ways took me a different way this time for some reason. I don't know, but I got there. Well, I got there 30 minutes prior to the event starting. But tech was supposed to actually go on for another 30 minutes when I got there, but they shut it down early for some reason. So I got through tech pretty quick because I asked a couple of guys I know. They got me through, so I didn't really get to record that, but that went well. Got the tires on, all that stuff like you guys saw. Or I ran first heat, so obviously you guys saw all those runs and everything. The third run didn't go through because the GoPro was being kind of weird, so I had to turn it off and turn it back on after, and it worked just fine. So the runs went well, very solid. In the class I ran an XSA, which is basically like one of the classes where you can just do whatever the heck you want to your car, and it's called a day. So I ran in that because there wasn't very many people, or really wasn't anybody in STH. Pretty solid first day on the tires and the brakes and all that. The tires, so the Falcon RT660s, what you guys see up here, they were amazing. I mean, I've heard nothing but great things, and I'm going from the BFG Rivals, the S 1.5s. They are 245 by 40 R15s. Yeah, I have nothing but great things to say about the Falcons, man. I ran 33 PSI square, which I talked about in the videos during my runs. And throughout the entire run, they run well cold, surprisingly enough, compared to the RT71s. The BFGs are pretty much a well-rounded tire, but the RT660s, man, like cold or hot, they run really well. After my first run, I knocked them down a little bit to my normal temps that I ran with the BFGs, which was like 31 up front, or 32 up front, and then 34 in the rear. On my third run, I knocked them down to 30-ish, 31, and parked and just left the rears. So the rears just did whatever they wanted to do. But the last three runs that I had were pretty awesome. I couldn't really dial them in anymore, honestly. I might be able to lower the pressures in the front a little bit more, but honestly, I don't see a reason to. It was like 30 in the front, 34 plus in the rear. My rotation was great. The front end grip was great. It was a very predictable tire. Turning was great. It was fairly forgiving, honestly, compared to the RE71s. The tires were awesome. The brakes, the EBC yellow stuffs, the new rotors that I have from EBC, phenomenal brakes. I mean, EBC yellow stuffs that I had in the past were great with the stock rotors. With the slotted rotors, they seem to bite a little bit better. And it is smooth, so trail braking seems very, very nice. It's very smooth. It doesn't feel like ABS wants to kick in or anything like that either. Helps the tires grip well under braking. Bite is good. It was just great. I didn't feel any loss of brake pressure, no fade, nothing like that, so that was good. Obviously, haven't taken them out of track yet. Sebring is coming up here soon. Mid-July, actually, I have the track event. July 12th, I believe. So stay tuned for that. And to do that, you're gonna have to subscribe to my channel and ring that bell so you're updated on when I actually post those videos. But anyways, feel of the car. So the overall feel of the car with the well, not upgraded, but well, I guess kind of upgraded bushings. Yeah, the upgraded bushings and the new ball joints for the suspension. Everything feels amazing now. So you got the new motor mount, the new trans mount, the new front and rear lower control arm bushings, as well as the new ball joints, and they all make a difference. It stabilizes the car very, very well under load, like when you're shifting. Everything like you saw in the videos, first to second shifts, very smooth. There's no lurching at all. It's very, very crisp. Feels awesome, to say the least. I can't wait to take it out on track. I can't wait to get in faster courses, national level courses with it. It felt awesome. Very smooth steering inputs, the transitions between the slaloms, everything like that. It was a shorter course. I mean, 28 to 30 second course, but it was enough to get a great feel for the car, the tires, the brakes, suspension, everything. So overall, fantastic day. In the end, it was a long day. The autocross, so I had to heat 2 off. So I got some lunch, some drinks, stuff like that. It was really hot out, as I mentioned multiple times in this video. So got a lot of water and some electrolytes, food. Took the second heat off, took some videos of some cars racing around, things like that. And then the third heat kicked off, which is my working heat, and oh man, that was a long heat, because like I mentioned, a Porsche 944 literally blew its motor on one of its runs. So that was interesting. Coolant, oil everywhere, so we had to clean that up. Took about an hour just to sort everything out, get the car off, all that. So that took a while, but we all professionally cleaned it up, got everything sorted, and got everybody the last 2 runs that they needed smoothly, and end of the day was there. We were all very tired, very hot, and hungry after that. So drive home pretty smooth, honestly. Overall, great day. Car feels nice, and looking forward to the next one, which is actually this Saturday. So Lakeland is the Saturday with the SCCA. Can't wait for that. Anyways, guys, thank you for sticking around for the entire video, and as usual, just thanks for sticking around. We're almost at 300 subscribers, so please feel free to tell your friends about the channel. Just get your buddies, your family, whoever you know that would be interested in my channel to subscribe. And if you enjoyed the video, as always, like the video, leave your comments in the comment section below, good or bad. I'll respond. Let's have a conversation, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.